Welcome to Behind the Blowhole. This is Ashley, and I'm here with the talented Sosh next to me.
Oh, thank you. How are you? We have
doing well.
We have my wife here just fucking bashing me and yelling at me. And Jill is over there in the corner. Hi, Jill. She's the nicest person you'll ever want to hit.
Oh
Swear
my
to
God.
God.
She does have a sweet,
So
sweet
annoying.
voice.
She is.
Oh, God, I can't. With a little white dog that she carries around.
It's so cute. It's
So
like a
cute.
Toto.
I know. I do love
It's
it.
like a Dorothy.
But all right, fuck those two over there.
Oh.
We have our guest, Jen Evans.
Yes.
Who are you? What do you do? Talk on the microphone. Tell us about your divorce. And
What
what's going
mascara
on.
do you use as
oh,
well?
actually, I'll tell you about the mascara. All right, but let me start with an introduction. So my name is Jen from Jennifer Evans Events.
All right.
I've been doing wedding and event planning since 2011,
All right.
and I specialize more so in higher and upper echelon events. 'cause
So
I
you
feel
deal
like-
with assholes.
I actually. My clients happen to be the greatest people on earth. Very rarely do I get an
Come
asshole.
on.
I swear.
Stop it.
It's the energy. I could read their energy, and if we're a fit, we're a fit, and if we're not,
Really?
then yeah.
If you're an
as,
asshole, then you're...
just as if like
the curb.
someone wants to interview me, I'm just as equally interviewing them.
Good for you.
So if we're not a fit, we're not a fit. I'm not working with you for a fucking year, and you're going to torture me. It's not going to work, and then you're not going to be happy with the end result.
That's why you're successful.
Well, I try.
You got to have boundaries.
I do have boundaries. I definitely had boundaries. Set them, create them, execute them. Done.
So, like high-end weddings,
Yeah.
events, sweet 16s for fucking
yeah,
billionaires.
social. No, I wish.
Bar
social,
mitzvahs, bat
yep, social
mitzvahs.
events, bar mitzvahs, bridal showers, gender reveals, baby showers, first birthdays, and typically what
have
happens
you
when
done
someone.
like non-binary reveals?
No, not yet.
I think that was outlawed yesterday from
Not
Donald
yet.
Trump anyway.
Not yet.
So give us an example of
Yeah.
somebody reaches out to you. What's the process? They're looking to do an event. They go onto your website and you respond and you call them and you say,
9 out of 10 of my clients are 100% the referrals.
oh,
Yes. So let's say someone has attended one of my weddings or one of my social events. I'll be like, who the hell did this? Oh, Jen did it. All right, give her a call. And it's a very simple process. They call me, we meet, we have a consultation, we have a conversation, we fall in love, and we live happily ever after.
how did you get into this?
Full transparency, I did business and people development for about 10 years. And I started doing like just, corporate and company events for that company for a long time. And I
People
was
development, like you would look at people and be like, you're fucked up. We need to fix you.
That's the people
We need to
development
develop
part.
you.
The business development is, growing the business. The people development part is growing the people within the business to create company culture.
Right.
So that's what I was doing
Something we like.
in a previous lifetime, for sure. A lot of company culture stuff, which I actually gravitated towards the most, to be honest. So I started doing these events, and then I got engaged and I got married, and I started doing my own events. And I'm like, I think I might be really good at this. And I said, all right, I actually hired a wedding planner for my wedding because I got married in Sarasota, Florida. So I was doing let's say a destination wedding. And she was fucking horrible. She sucked
God.
so bad. I'm like, I can't deal with this one. I'm sitting here doing everything. So long story short, I wound up firing her. And then I did my wedding, and then it just took off after that. I started...
Did your own wedding.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
did everything, all of
God.
the events. So people that came to my wedding were like, oh, can you do my party? Can you do my event? So I did it for free, literally for years. And this is where the full transparency part comes in. During this time, as I mentioned to you offline, I am going through a divorce. So my ex and I, we really didn't get along. And I was like, I really could use a supplemental income. What could I do? And then when I was pregnant with my first son, I said, fuck it. I'm going to start Jennifer Evans Events and see where it goes. And within the first year, I think I booked like 13 events the first year, having a newborn. I'm like, what the
Really?
fuck
What did
just
I
happened
do?
here?
What did I do?
What the fuck just happened here? You know?
Really?
That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Like I was like, all right, maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 a year, see how it goes. And it just kind of took
Because
off from
listen,
there.
you women love to just do this shit. You do. Like my wife over there, every first birthday party, fucking candy bars and zoos and petting zoos and like...
Oh, you have to.
Yes,
and it's
we-
for
did
the
you ever see the
picture.
llamas and shit?
Did you ever see the Sebastian Maniscalco skit where he talks about this, that his wife has
That's
fucking
funny.
petting zoos and
No,
everything? Oh,
but
it's so
'cause
funny.
But if you live on Long Island, you have a petting zoo. at your kid's first birthday party.
You have people hanging from the ceiling serving you champagne upside down. Petting zoos are a small feat nowadays.
What is like one of the most fucked up events that you've done for somebody?
Probably my own wedding.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you why it was so fucked up. So when you do a destination wedding, people are so excited to be away. So they get like really fucking crazy and really frisky. Like there was threesomes, there was orgies.
Get out of here.
At my own
Hold
wedding.
on a second.
I swear to God.
Stop
I
right
I'm
there.
going to a wedding in November in Florida.
on a second.
I swear.
Oh.
The elevator. No, let me tell you something. I'm sitting there in my wedding dress, like laid out on the couch. I'm so fucking tired. The elevator would close. I would see like 2 people making out. It would open. And then there would be 3 people, and the people that were making out weren't making out with the same. I'm like, what is happening
What's
here?
going on
And no
here?
one would tell me any of this till after the wedding was over. So my phone rings, and I get all these calls of all these crazy things happening in the rooms. But I think that
my
was
God.
one of
Well,
the
they had fun.
craziest things that happened. They sure did. It was
On
wild.
like the wedding invitation, did you like send out, you're like, I don't know, threesomes, welcome, things like that, or it just kind of happened?
No, it just organically happens.
This is
People are in the
amazing.
sun. They're drinking. They're getting fucked up. They're letting loose. You know, when I got married, I was young. So,
How
you
old
know,
were you?
God, I'm 44 now. I got married 25, 26, 27-ish.
That's how old we were, I think.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. But we didn't have threesomes over there.
Wait, I'm 36.
I'm not into that. I don't judge people, right? But I'll tell you, when we were in Florida years ago, right?
Freaky things happen in Florida. Because
Fucking-
that's where I got married.
We're in Florida. Cape
Sarah-
Coral?
Sarasota.
All right, there you go. There's something fucked
Cape
up
Coral.
on the Gulf Coast over there. So we moved down to Cape Coral, and we were working at the Monkey Bar, and she made friends with this waitress that was there. She's like, I met this girl. She wants to get together with us, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, all right. So we go out.
Operative word, get together
Right.
with us.
Right. We go out and she brings the boyfriend. We have a nice night. They were nice people, right? And we end up going back to our house and we're hanging out and bullshitting. And the guy comes over to me and goes, you know, your girlfriend, she's really cute.
Oh, they wanted to swing.
They're swinging.
I'm like, all right, yeah,
trying to make
thanks.
friends here, and they're swinging.
And I was like, well, you know, your girlfriend's cute too, which she wasn't, but
Right. Being nice. You're
But
being
just trying to be
a
nice
guy.
back. What are you going to say
You're
back?
just being a nice guy.
Yours is decent.
Right.
And then he's like, you ever like, I'm like what? He's like, you know, like swap. I'm like, Jen, get these fucking people
Out of here.
right? I
Freaks.
freaked out.
Freaks.
I'm not into it. I'm
Do
not
not
into
touch
No, I
the
sharing
don't
my-
know.
I'll break
That's-
your fucking fingers. You come near my man.
That's what
Not
I'm saying.
happening.
I'll beat the living shit out of
Not
you.
That's
happening.
fun though. So let's just say somebody comes to you
Yeah.
and they're like, I want to do an event.
Yep.
I just want like whores and dildos like hanging from the chandeliers.
I'll make it happen.
You'll do it.
Of course I'll do it.
That's cool.
Whatever they
Of
want,
course
right?
I'll
You
do
gotta
it.
do what they want.
Jill, we should do an event here this year with her.
Oh, you guys should.
Something totally
You
fucked
guys
up.
should.
What do you think?
I'm
My
so
wife
Like
just
you're
down
walking
for that.
Gina
into an
over there.
acid trip
Nope,
type of
she
fucked
said
up,
nope.
or fucked up, your mind fucked up.
Listen, and also at events like now with, you know, marijuana being legal, like we set up different,
Yes.
like I just did a wedding recently where, you know, we had like a whole marijuana station set up
Oh.
and we had all pre-rolled joints and people are going out, they're smoking their joints. You know, it's the new culture.
That's
We had
fun.
a tattoo,
Wow.
we had a tattoo artist there
Whoa.
giving live tattoos at the wedding. It was fucking
That
awesome.
would be like my wedding.
yeah, my clients.
That's like me in a nutshell.
My client's grandfather had never gotten a tattoo. He was like 90 years old. He's at the wedding. And at the wedding, he actually got his first tattoo with the bride and groom. It was awesome. The line was wrapped around.
That's
Just to
This
get
is
tattoos.
amazing.
That's cool.
We should work together because when I was younger, I
That's
used to
cool.
throw keg parties like in my house,
Well,
right? And there was one time my mother, we had this duplex. She lived on one side, I lived on the other side. So she went away. And I remember planning this party. I was so excited. And we had tattoo artists tattooing in the house.
It's awesome.
We had pudding wrestling. I had a homeless guy working the grill. It was so cool. We dressed up. We
Pudding-
dressed up girls as like little
Pudding
Catholic
wrestling?
girls. Yes, it was fucking awesome. I had a 20-foot funnel drilled into the ceiling.
That's amazing.
It was amazing. And then we made a deal with all the drug dealers. We told them like you could use
In
our
the hood.
house to make your sale, but we need like 20%.
Profits.
And it worked out, right?
Profits.
That's the kind of events that you
Wheeling
do?
and dealing.
Profits.
then.
Everybody's got to turn a profit, or
This is
why do
great.
it?
Was that in the newspaper, your party?
That was the one in the newspaper.
in the
I was
newspaper,
proud of
so
that
it
one.
made the
Is
paper.
that the one that ended you up in jail too?
I didn't go to jail on that one. I
all
don't
right,
think.
all right.
I don't know.
Just curious.
What about bridezillas though? Nasty. Fucking
I would
nasty.
say
Come
there's.
on, you have
I
some.
would say there's more momzillas and bridesmaidzillas than bridezillas.
Really?
For me personally, that's been my experience.
Do you hand out like Valium to them when you meet them?
You know, I almost become their therapist in a lot of ways. I'm able to really mitigate a situation and have a conversation with them and calm them the fuck down. And I'm really good at giving out shots. So they reach homeostasis that way. Everyone take a shot, show the fuck out, and let's get this done. You know, because there's a lot of blended family weddings too. Oh, the dad can't be here because the mom is here. They got to be on separate sides of the room. There's a lot of logistics to it with these weddings for sure.
Right, because people hate each other.
They fucking
my
hate
family.
each other. They hate each other.
Have you ever seen like any
Oh,
fights go on or what? What do you got?
actually,
Give us a story.
Actually, I have a great story.
I love
Oh God, where was the wedding? It was in I want to say Island Park or the Ocean Club, something like that. This was a few years ago, and the bridal party was predominantly cops. Okay, on both sides. So one cop was marrying another cop. A sergeant was marrying, or whatever it was. And the brothers weren't getting along. So the groom and the best man were brothers. They weren't getting along. And the wives weren't getting along. So it was you could feel the tension, you could feel the animosity. It got to the point in the middle of the night that they were out in the hallway and people were drawing guns. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Really?
here?
Drawing guns?
Drawing guns.
That's cool.
It was like, I'm like, do I go out and get shot? Or do I stay back here and be safe? I was like, let me go out and see if I get shot. But we were able to, again, mitigate the situation. It was fucking wild.
Family.
Yeah. And this was family.
Family.
And this was family.
Wow.
But
I mean-
family is more ruthless than friends.
Actually need somebody to mitigate that. Like, hey, maybe you should just not shoot somebody at a wedding.
Yeah,
About
probably not
saying.
a good idea.
Not a good
Bouncer.
idea.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea.
No.
Not a good look. The energy after that definitely changed. I'm like, DJ, bump it up.
Yeah, pump it up now. This is
DJ,
like a
pump
little
it up.
too
Let's
much
get the
here.
music going.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
It
It
was
is fun.
fucking wild.
Wow.
It
Scary,
was wild.
but
What about like how many do you have in the pipeline usually?
Weddings, I usually do, I'd say now, at this part where I am, I do about 10 high-end events per year. I'm also a hockey mom, so I have to be very selective with my weekends.
You people are fucked up. The hockey
Listen,
moms.
you should see
No, you are. I've seen it.
Stop.
The
You should
hockey-
see my group chat. I'm the only hockey mom on the hockey group chat that I'm like, don't involve me. Stop calling me. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Stop.
do you
They're
live?
nuts.
Baseball
They're
moms
all
are.
nuts. No, hockey moms are crazier.
Yes, you are. Where do you live?
And the dads. I live in Dix Hills.
Okay.
But I have 2 kids on travel teams. One plays out of Northwell and one plays out of Syosset. I was just in, we were in Buffalo. I was just in Washington, D.C.
Yes, it's
They were in
intense.
Canada
Wow.
for fucking Thanksgiving. They're going to Clearwater, Florida next week. No life.
It's
No, like-
intense. I seen our girls do the ice skating at I don't know where that is in Kings Park, and
I used to be a figure skater back in the day.
Oh wow.
did you?
My previous life.
That's
scared
why you
to-
fucking. That's why you brought the kids
No,
into
it
the
wasn't
rink.
me. It was the ex. It wasn't
Oh.
me. But they love it. They're super passionate about it. So you do what makes them happy, but it's fucked up. It's shit I complain about all the time. All the time.
We don't give. We try and not encourage dreams and hopes with our children. Therefore, they don't
Just pop
do
those
anything.
bubbles.
Wow.
Just burst the bubbles.
And
Wow.
and we don't have to do much on the weekends because of it, which is great. Take note, Jill, when you start to have kids,
Don't.
just burst their bubbles and just be real with them. Be
And
like,
don't
listen,
enroll them in
you're not
hockey.
talented. Cut the
Do
shit.
not be a hockey mom. It's
Yeah.
No, I
fucked
was
up.
not talented. I played nothing. I played no sports, not even in gym class did I play. So I was like a very
You didn't do anything.
I was a
then-
very like lanky, like weird, like person. I swam, that's about it, but not on the team or anything. I swam literally in the sound.
And then when you think the
That's it.
season is done, it's like they pull the wool over your eyes again. You're like, oh, spring
No,
league.
it's not.
Fucking spring league. Is it the ice?
Championships.
What are we doing here? It's intense. It's really intense.
Is that why you're getting divorced?
No. I mean, we could add that to it. You know, there was a lot of arguments
We-
about that, but
We
no, that's not
gotta
the
go
reason.
into what happened. You just fucking hate each other. What's going
Hate
on?
each other.
Really?
Yeah, we're you know what it is? When you have 2 alpha personalities,
Right. Oh, you're not an alpha, are you?
not at all. Can't tell, right? When you have 2 alpha, it's like who has the bigger dick, right?
Right.
And
No, it's a good question.
I don't want to have an external organ, right? Like I definitely want to be the feminine one,
Right.
but at the same time, I'm not going to roll over and play dead, right? So if I'm not going to be in agreement with you on something, then we're going to have a debate about it.
Right.
And there was also, addiction issues on his part that we were unfortunately never able to recover from.
No,
and not only
I
that,
get it.
who wants to sleep alone every night? He's never home. He's never present. It's not that he's a bad person. He was just really bad to me. So,
Bye now.
toodaloo. Peace. See you later.
But you're like a thick-headed mule, though, I can tell.
Oh yeah, fucking
Right?
gonna find out.
Like my wife, like over there. Like, listen, all right, let's fucking go.
Oh, God.
I love my wife, but she's German, and she will hold a
the
grudge with me.
Germans. Yes.
Yes.
She's
Oh, the
German.
Germans.
It's intense.
It is.
And she has a gun. She's packing heat. So it's like, if
gotta
I
get your
want,
mouth shut.
if you want a fight to end, you just have to cave in and kiss their ass. That's the bottom line.
Listen.
Yes.
The saying is true for a reason. A happy wife is a happy
And no
life.
shit.
But a happy husband is important too.
No, no, a husband cannot achieve happiness without the wife being happy.
Let's bust
Yes.
out the baby
Yeah.
violin.
No, so listen, hold on.
Feel bad for me.
I've learned something,
Tell me.
okay? My happiness depends on my wife's happiness. And if that requires me telling her whatever the fuck she wants to hear and doing whatever she wants so she can leave me alone, I'm all fucking game. So you're getting a divorce because your husband did not learn that lesson. And I'm sorry, it's a shame.
No.
But you got to go through it.
No, he didn't learn the and you know what? I'm actually, and you could ask Jill because Jill knows me a very long time. I'm a very easy person to get along with. All I wanted very simple things. I want to be a family. Let's sit down and have family dinner. Let's have sex every so often. Let's do all the things that a married couple does. But when none of the above is happening, come on. I'm 44 years old. Like I have to
Outta
live
here.
life.
But hold on a second. Hold on here. Right. You organize events
Yes.
for a living. You brought that home, didn't you?
Never.
And it got annoying. It's like, come on, we got to sit down. We're having dinner. I got to have
Never.
a 3-course
Not
fucking
everything
meal.
comes to the table like probably here
No.
for you.
You know what's great?
Oh.
I'm able to I'm a Gemini. So I could separate things like that. I could be one person, I could be another person in the same person, if that makes any sense. So my work is my work, my play is my play. I work hard, I play harder. It's really that simple.
You do pretty well doing what you do, huh?
Thanks. I try.
You make good money
It's been a little slow 2024, but hopefully that's all going to change in 2025.
because of all the executive orders that were
yep.
made last night. Did you not watch that and laugh? I thought it was comical.
It
was a roast.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
President Trump, everybody.
He was funny.
Fucking guy's interesting, huh?
He was funny.
Unbelievable. I'm tired because I stayed up watching, and I ate McDonald's last night.
Oh.
Disgusting. I ate McDonald's. I
I'd
feel
rather have White Castle.
I love
I
White
love White
Castle.
Castle.
Yes.
Right?
Belly bombers, rather
White
that.
I feel like I drank alcohol. That's how shitty I feel today from that.
What did you have? A Big Mac?
Double cheeseburgers. It's just the sodium. It's just like
I know.
The fries are so good, though.
So
it's like you
good.
can't not eat the
And
whole
I got to
thing.
double dip the fries and all the sauces.
Oh, always. I need like every sauce.
I need
though.
every dip.
anybody ever have like an event with like McDonald's? I bet they have.
Of course. So
Right?
we have all these food trucks that come afterwards.
cool.
There's McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, whatever they want.
Taco Bell. Yeah.
Taco Bell.
How many people do you have working for you?
Me.
Just you.
So typically it's me, but when I'm running the events on the scene, I have a whole team of vendors. But when you hire me, you're getting me.
So
You're not
so
getting an
for
assistant.
example, like over here, we do a catering.
Yep.
If somebody did a wedding here, but they hired you,
Yeah.
we would be dealing with you.
Only.
Right.
Correct. If my name is on the window, you're getting me. And not only that, I'm kind of a control freak. So it's like,
You want, yeah.
I got to be hands-on.
It has your name on it.
It has my
So
name
do
on
you
it.
go to
yeah.
like some of these venues and you like pick them apart? You like beat them? You're like, come on.
Absolutely.
fuck
Well,
it,
it's
what do
part
you
of it's part of the negotiation. So a lot of what I do is negotiating the best rate for my clients. And I'm very transparent with them. Like I'll be like, you're getting raped in your ass, or you're not.
Yeah.
Like, and I could tell right away. And with vendors too, because weddings, it's an industry where they know
They can
that
up
you're
the
going to pay.
price.
They know you're going to pay it.
But so if somebody comes to you too, and then you have to find the venue sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
times.
great. So we have this white trash venue over here where we do a lot of like weddings and things like that. We're good for like a third marriage.
Yeah,
One that
I
didn't
would say
work?
so. Yeah,
My
yeah.
second one,
Definitely.
Yeah,
Second
like-
or third.
second or third.
Like if
Divorce
you can't
parties.
afford a VFW, where you'll
You're
come.
okay, got it.
So
got it.
consider that
That's
Got
a
it.
call.
if you have any.
I'll put
you know,
on my preferred vendor list.
Please, I
There
hope
you
you
go.
do.
There you go.
There you go.
Right? Well, Jill had a little
Water
wedding
view.
here, a little
Water
event.
view.
You
It was
did?
nice.
Oh, how cute.
Was it engaged? I don't even remember. Like, you
Wait,
get
was it
married like
at-
10 times.
Where? At Whale's Tail?
Yeah,
Or
there's a catering room on the other side. and
So
it's
cute.
like Ocean view.
Yeah, it's small.
Is
It-
that the Britannia? Not that, right?
Is it the Britannia?
Britannia,
Britannia?
yeah.
Yeah, it would be the
Oh.
sound view.
Wait a minute. I was just there with my clients last week. I brought clients here because we're going to do a gender reveal. I was just
Get
here.
out of here. Did you meet Elise?
I met Elise.
That's my mother-in-law.
There you go.
Oh, that's so
and
funny.
our catering manager. That's
Yeah.
weird. Look at that.
See? Full
Coincidence.
circle.
Wow.
Full circle.
But
We
let's
didn't book
be
yet,
honest.
though.
Yeah, I know you.
book
I was
yet.
going to say you didn't book because you're like, this is fucking shit.
We're
I
still
don't wanna
venue
hear.
shopping. We're
Because
still venue shopping.
here's the problem that we have during the winter. It does not showcase well
No.
during the winter when there's boats all over the property.
Yeah, no.
Of course.
It's the truth.
And who wants to go outside, right? Like if you have a nice balcony, you're not. I'm not fucking going outside right now.
In the cold now.
What time of year is it that you're looking to do the event?
Next month.
That's the problem.
Of
That's
course.
You don't want to. We're not the spot.
No.
We're a great summer spot, so you don't have to
And
feel
late
bad
spring.
because I
And
wouldn't
late
expect
spring.
you to book it.
And late spring.
Yes.
And into early fall, even really.
Yeah, the sunsets are really nice.
September and October is
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, good. So put us in your
Roster.
in the preferred vendor list for summer white trash weddings.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I want to do a fucked up event, man. I'm so
So do I.
I'm
Count me
bored
in.
and antsy. Can we just like let's just do an event here?
What kind
this
of
summer?
event?
I don't know, like red Solo cups.
Oh.
Right?
Like keg party
Beer
style.
pong?
Yes.
Keg party style.
Keg
Beer
party.
pong.
Actually, my 30th high school reunion is coming up next year. We should start planning
Why
it.
not-
The
just a
dirty
white
30.
trash-
I remember
Just
your
a white
20th
trash party.
year.
Yes, a white trash party.
Yeah.
Can we do it?
You get to wear white trash bags.
See, that one
around,
she'll
though.
approve.
Meister Brown.
Not the one with the dildos hanging from the
funnels.
ceiling.
Yeah, we could do without
We'll
the dildos.
pass on that one.
Right?
That's funny.
This is fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What
a
else
good
will we
idea.
do?
Honestly, I really do live vicariously through my clients because I always have so many. Jill knows I've so many ideas, and it's great because just they pay for it and I kind of make it happen. So
Well, that's got to be fun, though.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like,
fun.
you get to
It's like
create.
your own. Yeah.
I did a
Very
so I have
creative.
this corporate client, and last year they wanted to do like freak show. It was a freak show circus theme. It was unbelievable. It was like no expense spared.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah, so I get to be with the right
I
clients.
want to work for you. That's fun.
With
Yeah,
the
I wanna
right
see these
clients, I get
parties,
to
yeah.
be really. I'll show you on my Instagram. With the right
That's great.
clients, I get to be really creative.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's really fun.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wow.
Come work for you.
What do you think, Ash?
That I'm gonna quit here and go work for her.
It's not as
I think it's really cool.
It's not
I
as
mean,
glamorous as it looks. Like the stuff on social media, the end result pictures. Yeah, that looks glamorous, but everything leading up to it, it is
I'm
a
sure it's
significant
stress.
amount of work. I don't get stressed really. I
That's
got to
good.
tell you,
Thank
like,
God.
I guess because I enjoy it so much that
It's
I'm
not
immune.
your
Like I'm
work.
immune to the bridezillas, so to speak. But I don't know. I just love it. I have a passion for it. So
It's because you go home and take your anger out on your ex-husband.
it's opposites day.
Fucking
It's opposites day. He does that to me.
go home and beat him. How old are your kids?
I wish I could beat him. 13 and 9, 2 boys.
Oh, yeah.
They're delicious. They're amazing.
Fucking pains in the ass. at
No,
that
they're
age,
the
aren't they?
best.
Really?
Boys are the best. Yeah, they're really good kids.
The boys are easy.
Yeah.
Girls are horrific.
And they're obsessed with me, so that makes it nice.
Why, you nice to them?
I'm the best. I'm the best mom ever. Are you kidding me? I knew that it was the right decision getting a divorce when my 13-year-old comes into my office and I'm sitting there, obviously very visually upset. And he's like, Mom, I think you're making the right decision. You deserve to be happy, and Daddy doesn't treat you right.
That's nice.
Oh, bam.
So
Yep.
what do you do now? Like, let me ask you.
Uh-huh.
At what point
Yeah.
do you say, I need to get back in the game of dating and
Oh, I'm
things
in
like
the game, honey.
So
That
is
game
it
didn't take long.
like I'm just wondering
No
Boyfriends.
time.
I have
and
a
I
boyfriend.
think that's why I make sure that my wife will not divorce me because I could not deal with the fact that within days she'd be out there with fucking some other
Well,
jerk off.
I'm going to tell you why. When you've been in a
Turn
loveless,
into a
sexless
stalker?
marriage for 20 years,
Okay.
it's very easy to get back
Easy.
in the game. You're like a
days,
rabid dog.
like fucking
You're like a rabid
just an
animal. Yeah, like an animal.
That's
let
what
out of its
Rachel was
cage.
saying when she was here and going
right.
a little crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
Probably not.
and not only that, I'm in an industry where I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of guys all the time, vendors. I mean, they're just sliding into the DMs left and right. So it's
the
not like-
DMs.
That's not all they're sliding into.
well,
love
you know,
it.
I'm a
Men,
classy girl.
Wow.
men, you need to really be cautious out there, because if you don't take care of your women,
It's so true.
I'm telling you, when they get older, they're just fucking, they're loose. They don't care. They're going right
And
out.
when you're in your 40s, you're feral.
Yes,
You're feral.
I know. You guys,
You're fucking feral.
you get older, you find that you can do things to
Enhance.
revitalize yourself, right? And then you want to go ahead and show off your new assets.
Show out and show
Yes,
off.
yeah.
Right.
Assets.
Asset.
It is a dangerous fucking age for the men, because your fucking women will leave you in a minute. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And that's why I love you, honey. Right? I'm good to you.
And that's why I love you.
Right? I know.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you.
But the whole divorce process is nasty.
No,
right?
it's rough. It's not for
How
the
long
faint
does
of
it
heart.
take?
I filed last November 2023, and I'm just scratching the surface.
Wow.
Cheaper to keep her. Type
It's
of shit.
100% cheaper to keep her, and I think that's what he thinks. And the craziest part of this whole story is that we just built like a brand new dream home, like from the ground up, like everything. And he thought that could be a way to, kind of keep me in the marriage.
I'm sorry.
But you know
He doesn't
what?
want the divorce.
The price of peace is priceless. It's that the house is just a material thing. Am I going to die in the backyard and be buried?
So
After
did
I
he
have to
move
sell
out,
it?
or
Yes.
you're not sharing the fucking house with each other, are you? You are.
So
He's in the left wing.
So here's the thing: in order for him to seem like he didn't abandon the house, he'll like come once a week and sleep there like once a week at night. But he comes in after the kids and I are sleeping, and he leaves after the kids and I leave the house. So we're like
I feel
ships
bad
passing in the
hearing
night.
things like that. I just
It's
don't like
sad.
it. It is sad.
It's sad because we had a really good start,
Right.
and then a really fucking shitty finish.
Listen,
but-
marriages work. And this old broad over there would have tossed my ass to the curb if I didn't get my shit together. You
Yeah.
know? I know.
But you know what? There's plenty of opportunities. Like, if a man needs to change or a woman needs to change, it's not just one sided, it's both ways. You got to put in the work because it takes two. When there's only one party that's doing the work, the other one just retreats. It's like, how much can you wave
Didn't
the
I
red
change,
flag?
Ashley? You've worked here for 10 years. Tell me you have not seen a significant change.
In myself?
No, in me.
Oh.
It's about him.
I go in changing myself. I mean, yes, but changing, yes.
You were never
yes.
really fucked up, though. You're good.
No, I
Now
hide
she's
that.
fucked up.
I hide
she's
that
not that
part.
bad.
I hide that part. Yeah, no, I've seen a change. You were very like Nazi Germany coming in here, like no. Don't go on your phone. You're gonna written up on then you're fucking. And then now at least you're like, all right.
Because I still
Loosen
care
it
about
up.
anything.
Loosen
I'm
it up.
hanging. This is a
Life's
media
too short
company
to sweat the
now.
small stuff, to be honest.
And I think as you get older, you just get abused to the point that you're numb. You're like, oh, literally, I just got served another lawsuit today,
Literally, like,
right before this started.
Yeah.
I didn't even read the whole thing yet. Yes, I think that's probably the third lawsuit I have been served on air since we started this podcast a year ago.
that's a lot.
Third.
Your attorney's making
I mean,
bank.
that is. He's like not even
I
making
don't
that
give a
up
fuck.
either.
I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm too tired to give a fuck.
Yeah, but you have to build a tough skin, I feel like. In any industry that you're in, when you're a business owner, you got to build a tough skin. And when you're married, you definitely have to build a tough skin. And then you had
Especially when
divorce.
your wife
So
has a gun.
yeah. I'd be
So
scared if
what's
I were
on the
you.
horizon for you? How do people find you? What do you got going on? What's in
So
the future?
typically people find me through Instagram. That's the free bread and butter. That's where 90% of the people find me, or through referrals at Jennifer Evans Events on Instagram.
That's pretty easy.
Little plug.
Is that your maiden name?
No, I'm always going to keep Evans because my kids are Evans, but my maiden name is Gibson.
Oh.
Jennifer Gibson.
You're just fucking white. As
Related
white.
to Debbie Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
She's as white as a
Mel
girl as you
Gibson.
could find.
Can't confuse that, right?
Funny.
Yeah.
You're fun. We've been trying to get you in here for a while.
Well, you dissed me a few times.
Did
we had
we?
dates,
Wow.
and you dissed me.
No, but I have to make sure
I
that
know.
I'm under supervision.
Oh, your wife
Right.
needed to be available.
So we have
That's-
to.
I could see why you might need to be supervised.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it
could
was
say.
bad. It was bad.
So do we got to find you somebody? Do we have any guys out there that are interested in dating Jen Evans,
Oh,
who's
God.
now single?
Wait, I have a boyfriend.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh, you didn't fucking waste any time.
I
Jesus
can't.
Christ.
And he was a client, actually. That's how that happened.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Right.
Well, let me tell you how it happened. Do you want to know how it happened?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So we had a mutual friend, and she said, oh, there's this guy that's planning his daughter's Sweet 16.
Uh-oh.
I said, all right.
Was
so
he still married at the time?
He's going through a divorce currently. Yeah.
Of course, after I met you.
So,
Yeah.
so we're both in the middle of a shitstorm, which is kind of nice because we could work off of each other.
Right.
Work off of each other. Anyway, so we meet and we go on the site visit to the venue. And, you know, like I could tell, like, you know, he's giving me the little eyes or whatever, but I keep it very professional, right? I think nothing of it. I go in my car, he goes in his car with his daughter, and he calls me up and he's like, Jen, I got to tell you something. I was like, what? He goes, my daughter said to me that I have no Riz because I didn't ask you out on a date.
The word Riz.
Riz. And I'm like, what
I
does
hear
Riz
it a
mean,
lot.
right? I didn't know
I
at the
heard that
time.
word
You were
before.
freaking.
You've never heard it?
No, I did.
He
I've
didn't
heard
Riz
it.
you.
I don't know what it is.
He didn't Riz me. So she's like, Dad, how come you didn't Riz her?
It means like, I guess
Like charisma,
yeah,
like swagger. Like, how come you
Yeah,
didn't,
you got no
ask her
swag,
out on
Dad.
a date? So he asked me out on a date and that was it. He rizzed me.
He rizzed her.
Really?
Right
Rizzed
after
me.
that.
Yeah.
Because you just wanted to fucking go out with a new guy.
I mean, listen, I went out with
There
a
was
few
a
guys
connection.
before I met him.
How do you date people nowadays? Like, is it... hold on a second.
Oh,
hold
I'd
on.
be so
You're
scared.
44. We're like relatively the same age.
Yeah.
And you've been with your husband for a while, I imagine.
Almost 20 years.
Right? So... I didn't have dating apps when I met her. Like, I had to, like, knock on the fucking door and, like, meet her parents.
But I like that. That's
like
how it
that.
should be. Dating apps are fucking
But
tarnishing.
I would
Did
never
you-
use a
The whole
dating
dating
app. I would
scene.
never use a dating
Did you
app.
use it this
Absolutely
round?
not.
No, you didn't. So
No.
you're old school. It's
Old
like,
school.
like he had to ask you out. Like
But
a...
the ex went on a dating app. Just saying.
He has
I
no
had-
faith in himself, I guess,
Yeah,
to meet
all right.
someone in person.
I wouldn't even know how to meet. I wouldn't want...
But you know
It's
what's
a
funny? But you
scary
know what's
thing, I
funny?
feel like.
When I first filed for divorce, like my intention was not, oh, let me go out and just, you know, fuck every guy that's out there or date anyone. Like not at all. I just really needed peace in my soul. I can't help it that it happened that way. That
Right.
you know, you go out, you meet someone, you just talk. But like for me, it was never like, oh,
I'm going out
I'm
looking.
going out for this purpose. And I like the way I met my boyfriend that it wasn't for that purpose. It just happened to happen that way. And we just connected.
Yeah, dating apps are very scary. I've never used them. I've been, you know,
I mean, my
locked up
friends
for 10 years. So.
My friends tell me stories, and it's fucking. I mean, you get catfished all
That's
the
what
time.
Oh, yeah.
I
wait,
just found out what
wait.
catfishing was.
Yeah, we
Listen.
did.
I love this
last
story.
week.
I got catfished. I threw at my own house. I threw
Everyone.
Jill was there.
Everyone's getting
Jill was there.
catfished here.
I threw a
That comes on the
ho.
show. Jesus.
I threw a ho holiday party at my house. All women, 40 women. Ho.
Yeah, I get it.
Right.
Like the Mean
I
Girls
get the
movie
pun.
when they have the
So
little...
unbeknownst to my guests, I hired strippers
Ah,
to come to come and strip.
She could throw
Oh,
a
boy.
party.
you and
So-
my wife, you
could
two are
throw a
not
party.
hanging out after this. Just letting you know.
So this guy, I there's this stripper guy, whatever, and now he's texting me pictures of himself. When I tell you him, everything, I'm like, oh my God, I don't need the dick
Don't
pics.
need
Like,
that, but-
then I saw, I was like, oh, you're definitely hired. He comes to the door. I'm like, I got fucking catfish. This
Come
is
on.
not
Come
the
on.
guy in the picture, right? Remember the first
He's got
one
like a
that came in?
jiggly stomach and he's like,
No,
has
but
like
he
man
looked
boobs.
like 20 years younger. From what he was
That's
sending
what-
me,
that's
he
what-
comes in like old man Santa. I'm
People
like,
have been
what the
doing
fuck
that,
is
I
this?
guess. Sending their 20-year-old pictures to
Yeah.
people
I
evidently.
got some good videos if you want to see.
Creepy
It was a lot of fun.
Creepy
Yeah, no,
shit.
we're
Right.
going to put those videos up
Yeah.
on Instagram, please.
I
Let's.
can't.
But
let's
then the second stripper that came, like 2 hours late,
he was good?
He was worth the wait.
Oh.
He was worth the wait.
He was
Get
worth
this
the-
other guy out of here.
I was like, it was. I mean, someone must have gotten pregnant that night. I don't know what happened, but someone
Oh
must
my
have gotten
God,
pregnant.
you
He was,
fucking whore.
he was out of control.
Really? Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Merry
Because
Christmas.
my wife will tell me that when she goes to these types of events, that none of that
Sorry.
shit is happening. I'm like, bullshit. First off, if there is a willing woman, the guy ain't going to turn it down.
No, they're
No.
not. No, listen, no one had any of those
Yeah,
kind
No
of
one
yeah,
relations.
piped. No one
but
piped.
His act insinuated that it could, is all I'm saying.
Oh,
Whoa,
bullshit.
he's getting jiggy with
and
it.
I did not get a lap
animals.
dance. I was the hostess, so I did not. I stepped back. I just had the money gun like this.
The money gun.
Wow.
We need a money
guns.
gun for
Oh,
down
wait,
there this
Jill
summer.
will show you videos.
I'm trying to find them.
Yeah.
And Max was okay with you going to this
They-
horrific,
none of the
slutty
husbands
event?
knew.
Guys, we didn't
Oh,
No
you
one-
didn't know.
Terrific
Don't you think if
slutty
I would have
event.
told the ladies that strippers were coming, they would have been like, oh, honey, you know, blah, blah, blah. There's going to be, the husbands would be like, you're not going to the party. My own sister didn't come to the party because I told her strippers were coming.
Ah.
Really?
And she told her boyfriend, and they have, you know, they respect each other, and I totally respect that and value their
That's very
relationship.
clever. Hold on a second. I like this.
Yeah.
If I go to like out with the guys, and I had
Oh,
no
boy.
clue
He's
that
setting
this
you
was
up,
going to
Jen.
happen,
Yeah.
He's setting you up, Jen.
No
right?
clue. No clue.
I didn't know. You can't get mad at me. Like I couldn't get mad at you if you went to her
That'd
house.
be your idea.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd be the one to.
Therein lies the difference.
Oh my god.
I gotta be honest with you, but before we wrap it up over here, I mean, if I ever got a divorce,
Oh, here
I
it
don't
is.
think I would ever date. I really
Yes,
don't.
you would.
I don't. I might become a homosexual, to be honest with you. I don't think I could deal with another fucking
All
woman
right.
for the rest of my life. I might be gay. Maybe I'm gay.
Maybe he's gay.
Listen. Yeah, but that's because you're thinking that way because you're in a happy marriage. She gives you a lot of love, attention, and affection. I'm
She
sure.
is loving.
When you haven't had it for 20 years, you really seek that, and everyone's deserving of it. So,
But it requires work.
yeah,
It
man.
requires work.
Yeah.
You have good years and bad years, don't you? Right? Like it doesn't
When
come
the
in days and
bad
it comes in
outweighs
phases.
The good, you gotta go.
Yeah. When are you going to get married, Ashley?
Can I plan
Evidently
it?
never.
Ryan.
Evidently
Can I
never.
plan it?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
If it ever happens, but
Hold
it's
on.
probably never going to happen.
Like a surprise stripper? How about we just like do a surprise wedding? Like you're fucking
Yes.
Like we travel.
We
you
catfish
mean
your husband
Catfish
into the
travel.
wedding.
Ryan to
Yeah.
come here.
He
Oh,
shows
hey,
up.
like-
We make him like he's going to do a podcast and he's
Surprise.
coming. He's surprised you're getting married right now on the
Yeah.
air.
Our dress.
Get the.
Can we do that? Let's
Yeah.
do it.
We
this
should
is
do
great.
that. Scare the shit
I
out
love
of
the
me.
element of surprise. I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I do too.
love
But
the
do I
element of the
want to even
horror
marry
on
this
his
guy
face.
Yeah.
or at this rate?
You know, I've never had a groom walk off, but I have had
That
a bride
might
and a
tell
groom who, like, right after the wedding, annulled it immediately. You know who that person is.
Yeah, I think we're like 0 for 1 on our weddings here. The one big wedding we had, they got divorced. So, but
Oh, for one.
well, again,
Yeah.
not many people get married at the
Right.
white trash VFW on
Right.
the water. But
Divorce
At
parties.
least it's on the
we
water.
should focus on divorce parties for here.
that's a
Why
good
not?
idea.
I'll throw
Yeah.
mine here.
There you go.
Strippers.
Let's set a
That's
trend.
what we're thinking of, strippers.
Well, Jen Evans, you are fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Jill was
Thank
right.
you.
We appreciate
yes, she was.
we appreciate that you came down to hang out with us in our little fucking
In your
disgusting
blowhole.
office.
In your
our,
blowhole.
She hung out in our blowhole today.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. This
Of
was fun.
course.
We appreciate
This
it.
is
Tell
fun.
everybody again how they find you.
You could find me on Instagram under Jennifer Evans Events.
Well,
Check it
thank
out.
you, everybody. If you like what you hear, well, fucking share. And if you like what you hear from Jen, just text her. She's handing out a number,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
I'm friendly. What can I say?
All right. Thank you, everybody. God bless.
Thank
Happy
you.
Hanukkah,
Thank
New Year,
you.
whatever. Peace.